Welcome to the I'm Not the Crazy One podcast, where two brothers keep it real raw and black as fuck. From culture and comedy to life's wildest debates, we're here to prove that sometimes you're not crazy. The world just doesn't get it. And you see that dope ass picture we got? That's definitely not how we look. Shout out to AI though. Tune in, tap in, and join the conversation because trust us, you're not the only one thinking it.
Because apparently raw dogging is what you do.
Whoa, I haven't did that in a while.
How old is Gabe? That long?
You said what?
I said, how old is Gabe? That long?
No, I was raw dogging after that. This is it's my last relationship. I was raw dogging.
Okay,
It was
welcome
awesome.
to Am I the Crazy One podcast.
Episode 2,
Podcast
people.
so nice we decided to fuck it twice. So
Whoa,
episode 2 is
love it. I love it.
episode 2 is on the way. We have been having some technical difficulties today, but we're rolling with the punches as we tend to do at this time. I'm down
Yeah.
with mine. I'm about to shine.
Okay, he's a rapper today. Get his mixtape.
Yes, get it. Cause bars is what the fuck I do. That is what I do.
I don't know
Well, how
people.
you been doing? You been all right? You're
Sure.
the Mavericks.
It's spring break for me.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So you get plenty of alcohol and cocaine.
Whoa.
Look,
I'm African American, no cocaine, okay?
I'm
No
just
bumps for
saying.
me.
You're to anybody that deserves to do drugs are athletes, teachers, and parents to an
Very
extent.
Yeah.
Those are like very stressful things to go. All the reason I don't say military, well, I think we need at least a little weed, but not till after.
Yeah.
But during, we gotta shoot at people, so we gotta be somewhat coherent.
Yeah, you
You
gotta be.
guys, after work, cool. Do a line, smoke one, pass out. Next day, rest repeat.
Stop with the cocaine. No, we're
Oh,
not
I'm
doing
sorry.
cocaine.
My bad.
Yeah.
Man. My bad.
Gosh, Jesus. Drinking and weed, man. Just come on, just do
I
it.
mean,
You
I'm
go to
just saying to,
cocaine.
to think like most of that stuff goes on in like sports. Like people used to do like who was bad about it? Who was it? Lawrence Taylor.
Michael Irvin too.
Michael Irvin was bad about it. I didn't know he was that bad about it. I know he kept getting in trouble, but I don't remember what for.
Oh hell yeah, it was definitely cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine
I figured as
cowboy.
much.
Cocaine cowboy. Well, since we're talking about sports, we're gonna do sports, a little bit of music, and of course,
Okay.
our "Am I the Crazy One?" statement, question, whatever you want to call it, story. So since it is
Okay.
March
Madness. Now you are the college guru of the two of us. So
Whoa. Know about Guru.
yes.
Don't put that pressure on me.
That's
I haven't
you.
even.
You the college
I
guru.
haven't.
It's you and it's Corn. Both of you are one. Both of you are like the college people. Y'all be knowing the fucking lineman that gets drafted. Who the fuck knows the offensive lineman that gets drafted? It could be
College
like a
football is
5th round
different.
pick, and you be like, "Oh yeah, that's the one to play for X, Y, and Z." You're like, how the fuck do you know that? Like seriously? He's like the 3rd string lineman. You know his name.
College football is different because they got to be there for 3 years at least, and then they go get drafted. They do the
Yeah.
backstories on them. College basketball is just wild now. We got people that's been playing like Auburn. Most of their team is 26 years old because they got a COVID year and they got a fifth year.
They ain't gonna make it to the NBA till they 40.
Yeah, like bro, y'all gonna be 30 by the time you're a rookie. Like,
bet.
let it go.
What's up with that? That whole team working on a doctorate or something? Like, what the hell?
I guess so, because at that point you don't need to go to class like part time. I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're gonna leave with a doctorate, so they're gonna be set.
So they have no reason not to make it. So, like, you have all this time to practice. Your ass should be fucking LeBron by the end of the season.
Right? You gonna hit your peak as soon as you get drafted. Like, ain't no center for you. You already at it.
Like this young man came into the league like this. It's amazing. How old are you, sir?
Man.
35.
Yeah, it's just different with college basketball because they got the one and done rule. Then everybody's transferring everywhere, and then the conferences that got mixed up. So this year is gonna be a little crazy.
Okay. No. Who do you have winning it all though?
My bracket always get busted. The two that I pick on the two brackets.
Everybody's bracket gets busted.
Yeah, but I used to be good. Like when I used to watch it a lot, I used to be good. But I'm not. I don't have time to watch it that much no more. But one year I almost won some money.
Almost.
Yeah, with the ESPN thing, like I was like,
no shit. I thought you were talking about like somebody's local bracket or something.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the big
shit from that before, but yeah, ESPN. I was like top 10 out of like 100 million brackets.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I was pretty good. Thank you.
Oh, way to go, Rain Man. Okay.
Now, Auburn with their old asses or Houston.
Really?
And I say this, and probably they won't win now because I said this.
Auburn, I kind of see. Houston, nah, I don't see them lasting that long. They
Well,
look
yeah, they got
really
a good
good.
coach and they play hard, but yeah, they'll come across somebody. It's always crazy.
And this is one of the first years their college team and the NBA team has been on par.
Yeah,
Like both of them are doing pretty good. So, but both of them have a pretty decent coach.
yeah. So we gonna see. We gonna see.
All right.
I love the
Who
hardest
does
hat
everybody?
coaches.
Who's the favorite that everybody usually picks during the brackets, though?
It depends. So this year, everybody's picking Auburn.
Okay.
The last
So
year, who was everybody
Auburn's the
picking?
favorite. Auburn's the favorite all around.
Yeah, because I think they got the number one overall seed with everybody.
Okay. Good deal. What about the WNBA, the women's college thing?
The number one overall seed went to UCLA somehow, and South Carolina had a way harder schedule and didn't have that many losses. So I
Holy
don't know.
hell.
It's gonna be a toss up. It just matters who get hot because the women's they be going at it.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I do enjoy watching the women one. Like they get exciting. Really exciting.
Yeah, yeah. After the first couple rounds of the men's, I switch over because that's when all the upsets are done. Like the first couple rounds, I watch the girls' March Madness more.
Okay. All right.
The first two rounds is here in Fort Worth, and you know how much tickets are?
They gotta be insane.
$150.
Holy shit. That's probably the
I'm not going.
nosebleeds.
Yeah, and it's not even the good seats. I'm good.
Holy hell. That is insane.
I'm good on that.
Okay, what about who's the big star in women's college right now? Is it what's her name? Watkins, Juju Watkins?
Yeah, Juju is
Or
cold.
Paige Beckers?
Paige will be getting drafted this year, so that's why she got a little bit more weight. But Juju is the best one.
But Juju's a freshman, right?
Now she's a sophomore this year.
Okay, all right, all right. Yeah,
She's a
that girl's
bucket.
amazing.
A bucket.
Yes, yes. I need to send her your MySpace so she can get in contact with you.
Is MySpace still around?
Yeah, I think they still do that. You know, when you want to get with somebody, you send them to MySpace.
I got a question. I want to ask you. I was arguing with some of the boys players at my school.
Okay.
They think that they can beat a college girls basketball player.
You have got to be shitting me.
This is the argument they've been saying. So I told them, I said, y'all can't even beat the number one ranked high school girls basketball player. And you think you're going to beat a college basketball player? No. She's going to bust your ass.
You gotta be shitting me. Fuck
They
no.
crazy, man. They talking about,
Hell
well, just
no.
off the pure athleticism and everything. I'm like, that don't mean nothing, man.
Look.
The skill is still there.
How old is what's her name? Tarasi. Tarasi's like in her
She's
late
40,
30s, early
man.
40s or something like that.
She's 40.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she would bust their ass.
Listen.
Tarasi would come out there and rain fire on their ass. Like they can't.
And she old.
Exactly. Older, man. Older. You gotta call her old. Dang.
Oh, I mean, like sports wise, she's old. Like, you 40 and you still playing pro sports. Like you really 70 in that sport.
Yeah, that's why they're making LeBron and Tom Brady was such an anomaly. Like you get up there, it's time for
like some type of decline or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you get great for so long, it's tiring. But then you get great and then you get GOAT status. Like apparently everything that I see in sports, when you get to GOAT status, that shit is exhausting. Michael Jordan and Tom Brady both said by the time, like at the end of championship, whether they win or lose, they are Jordan never lost, but they mentally exhausted because they're thinking of everything that they can just to get to that moment. And then you use an extra brain power just to try to win the game. So they are tired. Like I don't think people realize how exhausting winning is. Because everybody's gonna be gunning for you after you win it all.
Hell yeah. And then, like, not even that. If they are a dirty player or something like that, you never know. They could be trying to take you out. So you got all these factors into it, and you still trying to win, like a playoff series or a playoff game.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm on their level, but this past coaching season, it was like one of the most tiring because after like a 40-year playoff drought, we got our varsity to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So doing that and then preparing for a playoff game where the talent is so unbalanced, that shit was tiring. Like I literally took a couple of days off after the playoff game just to like recoup. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, this is high school level. I don't see how they do this shit in the pros.
Say your ass said you want to coach in college,
Yeah, I
but you gonna
do.
walk, you gonna walk
But I
around with a
want my
head full of
kid.
white hair,
Listen,
looking like
it
Doc
happens.
Brown from fucking Back to the Future.
Like that shit ages you fast as hell. But I want the kids to be grown so I don't have to worry about that. I just have to worry about whoever I'm with and then coaching.
Okay, I get that, but that also gives you time to develop as a coach.
Yeah,
Plenty of
that's why I
time.
coach AAU too.
Okay.
I get to always try new things, and usually it's two different age groups, so
Yeah.
it always works out.
So with all this NIL that's going on, and players actually getting paid for their work, you think that's made the sport better or worse?
It has to be controlled more. Like NIL was originally made for like just endorsements and everything. Now they're literally paying them like NFL money and they ain't even took a snap yet.
Yeah.
And then there's people basically treating it as free agency when they transfer. It's like, hey, who gonna give me the most money before I come to you?
Okay.
And then it's also a lot of players that hasn't gotten paid yet. So
Really?
it's all bad.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Like good that they actually get noticed for the stuff that they do and earn the school money, but kind of bad because of the effect it has on the actual students.
Yeah. It's a toss up. I was happy for them at first, but it got so bad so fast. It has to be checked somehow.
Yeah, I believe that too. Because you got a bunch of 20-year-olds running around with millions of dollars and they don't know how to manage that shit.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being 18, 19 with $1 million and you got a brand new Porsche or some shit or a Hellcat. These kids like
Yeah.
now, oh my God. Just thinking about the shit I was doing in college. Imagine having money with that. I would have been on the
My
dumbs.
goodness. I was gonna say I can just see you, hey, send nudes. Sup, it's Don. Send nudes.
Start talking to myself in third person and shit. Start talking to them, hey, give AB what he needs and I'll make it worth your while. What AB
Like, oh,
wants,
you
AB
look your
gets.
school. AB need that cheerleader over there. Make that happen.
Man, yeah, I'll be unhinged. Thank God. I'm glad that camera phones wasn't a thing back then either though. Like
My
as much as
God.
people record now,
Yes, man. Like I don't even record much now, but I could just imagine how it would have been back then.
yeah,
Like you couldn't at all how much stuff you would have caught my ass doing.
that's it.
like like when I start drinking, most of the time I didn't even remember what happened. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was fine. Nobody got hurt, so it's all right. But
Yeah.
man, you wouldn't tell me somebody can record it? Oh man, you see Jarrell last night? Oh, look at this shit.
People be asking me
Look,
questions
we're on a
like, yeah,
helicopter with this dick. In the strip club. Oh my God. Y'all wanna sign me?
they be asking me, hey, why are you giving the strippers lap dances? Like, what is going on? I was like, I had to return the favor. I didn't know.
All right, well, answer me this. Am I the crazy one for thinking that it seems like the NIL has affected the football program more than the basketball?
It has. You're not the crazy one.
Okay.
I was gonna bring it up. But yeah, football has gotten way more money and way more problems with it.
Okay.
But I think basketball will start shifting that way, especially after Magic Johnson was like, hey, whatever Michigan State needs, I'm finna give it out for football and basketball. So
Damn.
it's gonna be a shift.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna be a shift. But you're right, football has been getting way more. Did you see that video of UT when it was welcoming like the incoming freshmen that was on their school visit? It had like $100,000 cars going into the stadium, and they just let them pick which one after they signed and everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So imagine seeing your dream car right there, and they persuading you to come sign and play with them.
I can't fucking imagine that. That's insane.
That's wild.
There's no fucking way.
All right. So since we talking about football, we got to tell the people our favorite NFL teams. You go first.
NFL teams?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody with the Cowboys? No, I'm just playing with you. Nah, it's I'm a Texans fan. I've been diehard Texans since they were the Oilers. So that's my go-to team.
You gotta give them the full thing. Could be some young people listening. Tell it. Tennessee Oilers were the franchise at first.
Yeah, Tennessee Titans
They
used
moved
to
to
be
Houston.
the Houston Oilers.
No.
So somebody thought it was not good for Houston to have a football
Ah,
team.
hell.
So therefore, they moved them to Tennessee. I don't know why they thought Tennessee should have a football team, but there you go. So they took the team out of Houston
Yeah.
and put it there. And then they made us an expansion team a few years later. We were
Which
no longer
made
the
no sense.
Oilers. We the Texans. Dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
Dumbest thing ever. But since I
Very.
had no team to fall back on, I followed the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams that I really, really like. I've always liked them. So when the Kansas City Chiefs started winning, I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. This is dope. Like, love
Yeah.
Kansas City. So I'm always rooting for them. If they go against the Texans, then I'm like, whoever wins, I'm good with that. We're cool. But yeah, those are my two or my three really. Vikings,
Okay.
Chiefs,
Okay.
Texans.
Got you. Those are good choices, especially
And,
around.
go ahead and take a
Wait,
huge dump on
wait.
this program by telling them
No, we're going to keep talking about
what your team is.
the time that you grew up. Those were good choices to have those teams. Now to go to the depressing side when you grow up loving a team. My team is the Dallas Cowboys. It's all right. It's okay, guys.
It's only depressing now.
It's been depressing for like 20 something years.
Like y'all had the good times. The 90s was good for y'all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. 20 some years ago. It's 2025 now. We're not living through that.
Yeah.
So I grew up a Cowboys fan. I've had family members that played for them. I grew up in a time when they were beating everybody, going to the Super Bowl. They were household names there. And then it just went to shit. Like when it started sucking, like 98.
1,000.
Yeah, so 99, Quincy Carter. Then we had Drew Bledsoe. It just kept going downhill. We'll have a good year here and there,
Yeah.
and then there'll be some BS for a couple years. I always tell people they won't be good again until Jerry Jones goes to the other side.
Oh, okay.
And the way he
I
lives, it'll be
believe
a
that.
while.
Right. I'm not sure what is actually keeping that man alive. So I've never really a big Cowboys fan because I've always been a Houston fan.
Yeah.
So going in, I'm like, okay, Cowboys won, yay. Fucking Cowboys won again. But they were a great team.
Yeah.
Like you had Aikman and all them, they're doing their thing. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I still hate them. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
they keep winning this shit. Like, damn, we keep beating my teams. Like, this is some bullshit. But at the same time, I like as an adult, like I respect it.
You gotta
I do.
respect it, yeah. Same thing
Yeah,
with the
you gotta
Lakers.
respect the greatness when you get older.
Same thing with the Lakers in the early 2000s. I was like, I'm tired of Shaq and Kobe ass. And then Kobe still won 2 more later on. I'm like, damn. But I respected his game. I love Kobe even more. May he rest in peace. After he retired, because he started showing more of his personality.
Yeah, for sure. I will say I always know when a player is going to be great when I hate him right off. Jordan, I couldn't fucking stand Jordan. Like, it was cool seeing him play, but that motherfucker he was lighting everybody up.
See, back then, I didn't even
All the
have a
damn
favorite
time.
team back then. I just enjoyed basketball. So if basketball was on, I was watching it. But I was just enjoying the greatness.
Right. And I was big on Houston. So Houston Rockets, yeah, that was my team.
Oh, yeah.
So when they won back to back, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, here we go. This is dope. Like I love as far as basketball goes, anything Texas, they got my heart. Spurs, Rockets, Mavericks.
No, we don't want to talk about them. All right, we're not bringing them up.
Look, they're having a time right now. Look, I'm a Rockets fan, and a Spurs fan. So we had a terrible time. Like we got rid of Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. Like all them motherfuckers left. There was nobody there to fill their shoes. Huh?
Y'all have the future. Y'all's isn't self-inflicted. Like y'all drafted Wembanyama.
We have them now.
But y'all went through.
But not before.
Y'all had a dynasty, and then you gotta slack off a little bit before that. You still had a hell of a coach. Like now, Pop is sick, and then Wembanyama got hurt. But once they recovered, y'all right back into it. The Mavericks, they dumbasses. Nah, we gonna do him away. Like they have 7 players that's available to play today.
That's
Seven.
7, really? Holy
Everybody
shit!
hurt. And literally all the people we drafted away are balling out.
That's crazy. Well, you knew Luca was. Well, actually, Luca hadn't been Luca lately. He's been all right, but he hadn't been Dallas Mavericks Luca.
He been coming off his injury, but shit, he still been winning. He only lost 2-3 games in the past 2 months.
It's true. That is true.
It's bad. It's hard right now being a Dallas fan. Y'all
Well,
perfect.
I understand that.
In this time,
I understand that, but I mean, you got to look at that side of it. Like they went to try and win right now. Like, okay, hey, we want to win right now, so we're going to go out there and we're going to get D, who is not bad when he's on the floor.
Yeah. So how you gonna win right now if he hurt?
Look, at least they didn't get Kawhi Leonard.
I'm okay. You get AD, cool, but you literally traded away a future Hall of Famer that's in his
I'm
prime.
trying to tell you, it was something up, man. So something he was doing that was rubbing them the wrong way, and they got tired of that
Get more
shit.
back. That's all I'm asking.
That's a good
Get
point.
more in return.
That's a good point.
They literally got. It's like me giving you $20 and you give me back $2. It wasn't a fair trade. Why they didn't veto that?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Probably because they don't want to interrupt bad trades. Like, oh no, you're just an idiot.
Oh, but they vetoed Chris Paul to LA years ago.
Different because LA was gonna win everything over and over again.
That's bullshit.
They knew that, and they thought it wasn't good for the league.
They can leak these nuts. All right, I got another question.
Okay.
If you could have went pro, what sport would you win pro in?
I could have went pro. Tennis.
Oh, you trying to wear them little tennis shorts? You slut.
Oh yeah. So I can have my ball sack hanging out and everything. So like, you know how when the girls they show them from behind, they're like shaking. So like you can just see my ball just swing left and right. Like, yeah, there go Van, his classic ball swing. He's about to win this match.
You're a slut.
Tennis has to depend on me. It's more of a singular, dependable sport. Very underrated. As a African American fellow, I would look to add more to that.
That's
so
nice.
Like Venus and Serena Williams it wasn't any black tennis players out there.
That's a good answer.
So if I go up there and I'm a tennis player and I'm even semi good, then I'll get a lot of coverage, quite a bit of coverage.
I wasn't expecting that. For me,
well, I like to shake things up, you know.
It will be a tie between baseball or basketball.
I see that. Basketball definitely. Baseball for
guaranteed
sure,
money.
Because in baseball you can be just a little bit good at hitting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make money. Like, oh damn, he hit the ball every other time he goes to the plate. We didn't pay this dude because they know for a fact they can get a hit out of you anytime.
Mm-hmm. My
so that one
I would be soccer. That's my honorable mention.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck that. Hats off to you soccer players out there, but fuck that.
They're fans?
No, there's a reason they don't. There's a reason soccer season isn't that long. Like you are running 12 to 20 miles a day.
Yeah,
going up and down the soccer field.
You running like
maybe
10 miles
2
a game.
points.
Yes. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about everything else. The money you get and their fans, like, oh my God, they worship you like nothing else.
As a soccer player, you get a shit ton of money. You get a lot of money. I'm like, oh my God, it's insane how much you get paid. It is crazy, but I really would not do that just for that aspect because I feel like I would be running for the rest of my life.
It wouldn't even matter.
I can't do that. I feel like I would have to run a marathon 3 times a year just to keep up shape for soccer. It's insane.
The amount of running they do is crazy.
But it seems like a female tennis gets a lot more coverage than male tennis. It seems like that to me because it seems like they have the players. You know, you got
they do have more players. Now you got
Osaka,
and then Coco.
They got Coco Gauff. Yep. So you got a lot of female players female players of color that come up and are killing it. I love Coco Gauff. I love watching her play. She's awesome.
Yeah. Only black guy I can name.
Naomi Osaka. She's great, but she has a lot of I don't want to say a lot of off the field problems.
She had a baby too.
Health issues. Yeah, she had a baby too. She had a baby and she had a lot of mental health issues that she had to deal with before she came back. But when she's on there, man, like she kills it. She does.
Name a
But
recent black tennis player.
outside of Coco Golf,
No, male. I meant male.
male, I got none.
It's one I know. It's been a while since
I was
but
gonna say I think it's maybe one out there, but I don't even know his name.
he light skinned. But James Blake, it's been a minute. I don't even know. I don't think he still play no more. But James Blake,
Yeah, it's not for some reason for African Americans, man. We go football or we go basketball.
football,
Occasionally
basketball.
baseball.
Yeah, very rare we do baseball.
Yeah, because baseball is usually the Hispanic community loves baseball and they love soccer.
Yeah, you know a
They
sport
pay
I would have
attention to
played
those, and
if
those
it was
I
here.
would too if I were them. Because I tell my boys, like, if you're gonna play anything, please play soccer or baseball because they get paid a shit ton of money.
It's guaranteed money.
I was gonna say, and all of it's guaranteed. Like, they're killing it.
You know a sport I would have played if it was here, if it was bigger here in high school, lacrosse.
Really?
Oh hell yeah!
Why?
It's fun, man. It's like football, hockey,
Played it before?
soccer. No, it just looks fun as shit.
Okay. All right.
Like,
I do think there should be more black people to play hockey though.
Yeah, you know, I love hockey growing up. I thought I was going to be a part of the Mighty Ducks and shit. The movies played a big part of my life. The knuckle puck, not real. You can't do it. I was not real.
Yeah, I watched Sports Center until I was overloaded with the amount of sports that was out there.
Yeah.
Watching hockey highlights and seeing how hard that shit was, I'm like, God dang, like, this is insane. And you get to fight?
Like,
oh my God,
I gotta be ready
get
to
my
throw
ass
hands.
beat.
I gotta throw hands at
Because they
any
literally
moment.
come out there, they take the thing off, they take their time, grab each other, just go back and forth like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. Like, this shit is insane. I'm like, what? Like, they actually let y'all do that. Like, the rest sit there like, y'all don't pay me enough to break these guys up.
But I think in the hockey world, so say like we not fighters usually, they have that enforcer, so they know if somebody does like a dirty check on you or something, the enforcer is gonna come and then they gonna fight. So, because I think it's people out there that really, I don't think they. Did you ever see Wayne Gretzky in a fight?
That I can think of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty
So
sure
he
it's
could
bad.
just
I'm
be.
pretty sure it's happened, but it's got to be too far in between because he's kind of a finesse player. He's a great one. So
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I think it's like certain people that'll fight on the teams. Like not everybody's gonna fight. So we could have made it. We could have made it. Because you hit me too hard, I'm finna take my skirt off and try to cut your
I'm a
ass.
finesse dude, man. I'm a finesse dude. Like, I'm gonna come through there and I'm gonna, like, hit the puck, hit this way, have some fancy fucking moves, like do a damn ballet spin. Bang! There you go. I'm gonna have a special shot. Like, that's me winning hockey. That's me. That's me all the way. Like, you tell me I'm gonna have a special shot, I would say absolutely. Yes, the hell I am.
What you gonna call your shot?
But if somebody check me, it should be an enforcer right behind me. Like, oh no, you didn't. It's about to go down. This fool come over the top.
Debo on skate.
Start going back and forth. Exactly. Like people watch NASCAR for the wrecks. I'm pretty sure a lot of them watch hockey for the fighting.
Oh hell yeah! See if you can catch a tooth.
Did you even enjoy the Super Bowl this year?
The actual game? Nah, not really. Cause I like it when it's close. Like I want to give me a good game. That wasn't a good game.
Same. I'm the same way. Patrick Mahomes, he's from Texas, and I love the Kansas City Chiefs, along with the Houston Texans. So I was thinking he's gonna come out there and like put up a fight, but his whole team just looked tired. Like, everybody's looked tired. Like, dude, we've been barely winning all year. We just won back-to-back Super Bowls. Everybody's fucking gunning for us. Like, that shit's got to be exhausting. Just like we talked about, man. It's got to be tired.
We called it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We kept saying like, hey, man, if they don't start blowing these teams out they supposed to blow out, the playoffs going to be rough.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
What happened. That mental fatigue weighs in on
They came out there. They barely won against Houston. I couldn't believe they beat the Bills. I know they were fucking sick to their stomach. Like, damn, another fucking year. It's like a third year straight we didn't got beat by y'all ass. So, yeah. And the Eagles, they just came out like, oh, we about to, like, we playing with house money pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, most people think we suck. Everybody think Kansas City's good. And there you go.
I don't think
you like the halftime performance?
You say what?
You like the halftime performance?
Yeah. It was dope. Your niece watches it at least 3 times a week. Like, I knew they were going to pick up my music
world's
taste.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. I knew they was going to pick up my music taste, but I didn't know they were going to go, like, really the Kendrick and Drake beef. And Not Like Us came out, they turned into Kendrick super fans so fast.
Like, I don't want to say feel bad for Drake, but
Nah, hell no, I don't.
like, like
I
not even
don't.
a little bit, man. You just had
No,
the
hell
whole
no.
Super Bowl call you a pedophile.
I don't care. I
The
like
entire
Drake's
Super
music.
Bowl.
I like Drake's music.
Then,
He's an
okay,
asshole. He has a
I agree with that
long
100%.
list of asshole shit he's done to men and women in the business, as a friend, everything. So I always looked at him sideways and I always tell people, I was like, if you grew up with this dude, you would literally beat his ass. So no, I'm not feeling sorry for him. Like, there's no way he's growing
So
up
he
in
would be a
any
light skinned.
neighborhood.
He would be a light skinned kid to get his ass kicked every time.
Yeah,
Like every
because
time he getting his ass kicked.
you playing tough, but you doing whole shit at the same time. Nobody's gonna respect you, bro.
Yeah.
So no, I don't feel bad at all. And
I
then the
get that.
lawsuit, no.
Bitch, move, man. Like for what? You saying defamation? People are calling you a pedophile, but you're not really losing any money.
Exactly.
Nobody's dropping you as a sponsor. Like no,
Why are you bothered by that? And
that
you
you
can't
shouldn't be.
and you can't sue because you literally called Kendrick a woman beater, saying his kids wasn't his. All of that. But
That's true. That's true.
he forgets that and was like, oh, they was inflating his streams. Nah, because I was listening to shit out them songs. The worst to
Like
me,
you going through it at the most trying to dissect the song some more, like trying to see what Kendrick is putting in there because
exactly. I'm replaying this
he's
shit.
such a circus of this shit.
The worst one to me was Meet the Grams, because to me that was more disrespectful than being called just a pedophile. Because he talked shit to you, and then he basically told your parents that you wasn't shit, and your kid. Like, he mentioned your kids' names and was like, "Hey, your daddy ain't shit. I'm finna tell you why he ain't shit, and I hope you gonna be better than him because he ain't shit." That's so disrespectful. Don't make no song talking to my family.
Oh man.
It
Do you think the music industry needed this?
Hell yeah. Especially hip hop and rap needed this.
Yeah, I agree with that. Am I the crazy one, or does it seem like all the modern day rappers kind of have the same tone? Like they rap with the same tone, all of them rap with the same cadence.
Most
So
of
you
them
have
do.
you have a hard time differentiating who raps about what. Because when my son hears it, he knows them. He knows the difference between them. Like they sound the fucking same to me.
That's why I like the ones that stick out. That's different. Like Big X, he samples a lot of the older songs that we listen to, and then his voice is real distinct. So he's a young one that I like. I like Mexican OT just because his flow is way different than everybody's, and then he also pays homage to the old Houston rap. But like people like
Yeah,
NBA YoungBoy and other rappers and stuff, like, bro, y'all not even rapping. Y'all just
I agree. I agree.
like, bro.
Like you gotta feel like well, if it's not the cadence they're rapping, then it's like okay, what are you rapping about? Like
Yeah.
what are you talking about now?
They really not rapping. Like, there's no bars into it. They say the same lines over and over.
Does it seem like rappers from the '80s and 2000s kind of had to save this industry? Because you see a lot of the older guys coming, like LL Cool J did a song with Eminem. Of course, Eminem is pushing 50, and he feels like he still has to put out damn tracks
Got to.
just to come up with shit.
You got to. And that's really part of the reason why Drake is even still relevant. He latches on to the younger people and whatever sound that they're in just so he can stay relevant
Okay.
and sell, because it's like he ain't got shit else. Because he's not a storyteller or like a bar for bar type artist like J. Cole is either. So we gotta have them type of people in there.
I agree with that. Who's your favorite rapper of all time? Like you're like the guy that like your dude.
All time.
Yeah. Who's your favorite rapper? Do you
So
have a favorite rapper?
it's changed over the years. So
Okay.
these early thousands, I say like 2002, Snoop Dogg was.
Okay.
Then when Kanye came out, like, y'all couldn't tell me shit about Kanye. Them first 3 albums, certified
So
classics.
but I agree. Before Kanye went batshit,
Yeah,
like you couldn't tell Kanye nothing. Like you couldn't tell me shit about
I
Kanye.
was on the same type stuff. I was like, I'm a backpack rapper. I'm smart. I got some swag. You can't tell me nothing. I
Yep.
care about what's going on. Couldn't tell me nothing about Kanye. But then he went crazy. So then it just went to shit. But that's when Drake Kendrick and J. Cole came up, and like those are my three favorite. But the edge will go to Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, I agree with that. Kendrick's definitely my top of the recent. But you already know who my favorite rapper
Yeah,
is.
of
You know,
course.
I love the famous white boy Eminem.
Slim
He's been
Shady.
my dog. Slim Shady. So that's been my boy. Like
Yeah.
I didn't rock with him at first in his first LP, and I'm like, okay, who the hell is this white kid that fucking rapping? And Dr. Dre endorsing him. Okay, I got to give him at least a
Yeah.
chance. Then he dropped the second one, and that shit fucking caught fire. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker can rap like shit. But a lot of people didn't like him because he was white.
Nah, shit, I was jamming.
But then white America, they start getting into rap more. Now they say,
Yeah.
okay, there's a white guy rapping. We can listen to this shit and it'll be all right. We ain't got to worry about saying the N word. Because we know he's not gonna say the N word, so no, we ain't gotta worry about saying the N word no more. Oh no, Eminem not gonna say nigga. So now DMX he gonna say nigga all day. So now I gotta wait till I get to my car to rap this song. But nah, Eminem he perfectly fine. He gonna be all right.
I got a story to go along with that. So, I Uber sometimes. So I Uber sometimes, and this was like when I first started doing Uber, like when it was first like really blowing up. This how I
Yeah.
know when white people slip and say the N word, it ain't no accident. Because I was driving these college kids out, and this was what Kanye West had all day. He say nigga after every line in the chorus. He was all day nigga.
Yes,
So
he
he say
does
nigga
all
all
day,
the
nigga.
time.
Yeah.
So the song is on, and they like turn it up, turn it up. And I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, this is finna go extremely good or extremely bad. I'm driving, and I got a car full of five young white people just in there all day, and
They about,
they didn't
they
say
about to
it
say nigga through and
none.
through. They about to test you.
They didn't say it at all. They censored themselves in the car, and they was drunk and everything.
That's crazy. Are you serious?
Yeah. So they word for word, all day, and then they just go back. I'm telling you, man. I was like this. I was like, so
Look,
yeah. So it don't slip. Y'all make a conscious choice to say that word.
yes, they do. Even Gary Owen, he did a stand up comedy. Somebody in the audience asked, "Hey, do you say the N word?" Like, well, my wife is black. No, I don't say the damn N word. It's like, but sometimes I do, but not in like to hurt anybody. He's like, I
Yeah.
listen to a lot of rap. So you best believe I'm in my car. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. You
Like
by
I say that shit
yourself.
all day. He's like, I do. If I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Like, but if I'm at home or around somebody, hell no, I'm not saying that.
That don't even cross my mind. That's what they say.
No,
It
not
don't
at
even
all.
cross my
Not at
mind.
all.
But yeah, man, I remember that
Holy
vividly.
shit. But yes, man, music is a universal language and it seems like everybody communicates through it.
Yeah,
You know, hip hop has come up in a very large way. It is pretty much global now. I remember in the 90s when they were in the damn having a
it's kind of
congressional
like
hearing
yeah.
about guns and shit, about guns being rapped about because black people rapping about guns. But now it's welcome,
It was
you
like
know?
underground back then. You had to like
Yes,
listen to it and like
exactly.
to see we came all this way till we had a rapper headlining the Super Bowl is wild.
It's dope. Man, it's dope. And I love how far it's come. And to one person that always vouched for rappers in the 80s and 90s was David Bowie. David Bowie always said, like, he
Really?
wished they would, yeah, he said publicly, like, he wished they would televise more rap videos and put more rap songs out because they also have a story to tell. David Bowie was big on it
I had no idea.
because he felt like black people had a bigger story to tell because of what they've been through.
Yeah, I
And
had
that's
no idea about that.
always
Okay, David Bowie.
yeah, man. Like you gotta look out for it all. So what's your undercover, let's say rock or pop song you listen to and nobody's in the car, you're by yourself, and a rock or pop song comes through with name some of them.
This song I'm about to name, the first one, I don't even care if anybody's in the car.
Okay.
Paramore. I think it's called I Don't
Paramore.
Mind. Yeah.
Really?
I'm
Okay.
blasting it through the hood and everything. I don't care. Yeah.
No shit.
Paramore, their song, Maroon 5, any of their hits.
Okay.
I don't care where I'm at. Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. I don't.
If you don't play Chris Stapleton, you're not American. Like
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
man,
saying. You can't
that
be.
man's voice can carry a country. Oh my god.
You getting deported. Like
Yeah.
I don't care.
Of that alone. Oh, you don't
Yeah.
like Chris Stapleton? Oh, hell no. This is not how we rocking right now.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here.
Well, you know how eclectic I am.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a
Like
little
me,
bit
I'm
more
big
eclectic than
on.
me.
I am only because I was in choir, I was in all this other stuff, and I got exposed to a lot of different music.
You were in choir too?
So yeah.
I didn't know that. You joined choir for different reasons than I joined choir, I'm sure.
Why did you join choir, sir?
It was a cute girl I had a crush on. She was in choir. She was like, come join. I was like, yep, all right.
Okay, there was a cute girl I had a crush on, but I didn't meet her until after I joined choir. I didn't even want to join choir. My cousins, shout out to Jet and Reggie. My cousins were in choir, and they knew the choir teacher, and they kept saying, "Hey, come to choir." I don't want to join choir. I don't want to do anything like that. But it ended up being fun.
Yeah.
And when I ended up being introduced to all this classical music, rock music, I became more open to a lot of rock music. So a lot of classical rock I'll listen to. My son's the same way.
Yeah.
Your nephew Micah, that boy loves him some classic rock. Like it's insane how much classic rock he actually likes to listen to. And he loves Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy is his favorite band so far.
Hey, Fall Out Boy is legit. He has good taste. He has good taste.
But But yeah, being a choir, then being in the military, that broadened it even further. So
Yeah.
man, I got a favorite band. I think an artist I listen to, nobody's in the car because I won't blast it when somebody's in the car. Is Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, you can't blast that one in the car. I wouldn't expect
I
that.
would lose my man card because I'm blasting Avril
Yeah,
Lavigne.
you can't. Yeah, Avril Lavigne, you out of there with that one.
He was a skater boy. I said, "See you later, boy." Like that.
Did you hear about? So you're an Avril Lavigne fan. Do you know about the conspiracy theory they've been saying with her?
No. What is it?
So they were saying that she was supposedly sick for some years. And so she passed away, but her best friend who looked like her basically took her spot and had some cosmetic surgery.
What the?
I forgot when I went down this rabbit hole. It was probably during the pandemic when I first heard about it. And I was like, what the hell? I had no idea.
Holy shit, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah. That's the conspiracy theory with
Damn.
Avril. They were like, that's why she really
That's
slowed
crazy.
down
Now I
with
got to go
music.
look that shit up.
Yeah. They said that's why she slowed down with music and everything.
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah. That would make a lot of sense. You know what I miss? And I told you this earlier. You know what I miss?
R&B groups.
R&B groups. I miss R&B groups. They can't stay together for shit.
Oh, man.
Rap groups can't stay together. R&B. I think the oldest group that stayed together and never broke up was Boys II Men.
Oh, shit, you right. And they could
Yeah, all the
sing
rest of them
things.
broke up for some reason.
Yeah. Jagged Edge will still come together. I just forgot what happened with them.
Yeah, I think they would still come together. I don't think they had any beef or anything like that. But like Jodeci and Drew Hill and
All of
most
them
of these
broke up.
R&B groups, they had beef and they broke up. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, this is some of the best music ever.
Still good. It's timeless music.
Nobody beg a woman no more. Nobody tells a woman what they want to do except for Tank. Tank nasty though. Like Tank be saying some freaky shit.
Hey, Omarion said this lately too. He's like, don't nobody sing to the coochie no more. Like, you gotta sing to the coochie one.
They don't. For a while, I thought Omarion was singing to the other genital part. But if he's singing the coochie, good job, Omarion. Yes, good job.
Oh my God. And this is bad too, because a video going around talking about Omarion because he looked like a stud because he's shirtless on stage.
Like, Omarion be doing some questionable shit. He does.
Always.
Like,
But
I don't know
all
what
of them was
Omarion be
questionable to
thinking.
me.
I agree. It was Omarion. For me, it was Cisco. And who the hell else?
Oh, I
Who
just
else was
meant
pretty questionable? Like, you're like, I don't know. Or just B2K in general? Or
yeah, just B2K in general. I thought all of them was doing some stuff.
So with all the stuff going on with like R. Kelly and P. Diddy, like, can you listen to any of their music without cringing?
Diddy didn't make a lot of music, no way. But
He didn't. He produced a lot.
Yeah, so I'm not worried
but he
about
didn't
it.
make them.
But the two songs that I listen to all the time with Diddy is All About the Benjamins and then the song Diddy. Like, I'm just gonna have to, y'all can judge me or not, I'm just gonna have to listen to that. R. Kelly, it's a little different with R. Kelly. If it comes on, I'll
You
listen
got to
to
pick
it.
the right period with R. Kelly. Like if you
Yeah,
pick
it's
the
like
period where R. Kelly was talking about, it seemed kind of questionable now that you know
yeah,
what you know about him, then you're like, okay, I can't listen to this, man.
it's
Like, seems
certain
like you're ready.
songs.
I don't know if I can.
It's certain
I don't know if I
songs.
can do it.
Yeah,
But all his inspirational shit, I believe I can fly and shit.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
I believe I can do anything
yeah.
when that
Like
song come
I
on.
can definitely do it. Yeah, yeah. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. But I always wonder because I'm like, man, is somebody looking at me like this motherfucker is in the R. Kelly? Well, he must like them young women. Look at this motherfucker. Yeah, you like him young, don't you? Why don't you go hang out with Drake, motherfucker? Sorry, Drake. Sorry, Drake. I'm just
Catching
playing. I'm just
all
making a
type of
point. Just making a point.
strays. You better watch out. You get sued too.
That's it.
I'll sue your
Hey,
ass.
you just said you didn't even feel bad for him. You said you didn't feel bad for him. The fact that you even tried to make that get tracked, that is pretty damn good.
And remember, just because you're thinking that nobody else isn't does not make you the crazy one.